All right, everyone, here we go with the lunar eclipse in Virgo. Full moon. What can we say about it? I don't know. I think the pre-shuffle can say it all. You know, I think most of the activity of this eclipse, and I said it the other day on an energetic weather update, is in the beginning, just before it starts happening. When it happens, it's just sort of a moment. You know, it's like chambering a bullet sort of a thing. The real action comes loading the bullets in and putting it, I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it, you know. Here's what's going on. There's a massive amount of healing that comes from this moon. It's crossed by the High Priestess. It's just the surface energy. You know, you can get this read from anywhere. I'm going to go deeper. Don't worry about it. I know. But it's important to take a look at the surface energy. We've got a lot of healing here. I don't want to say healing of intuition or something like that. That seems weak. That seems almost too surface of a read on it. If I'm to go a little deeper, it's a lot of old emotional carpet-swept wounds and things like that. There's just it's almost like your spidey sense is getting a reboot here. Okay? It's bigger than your intuition. You're able to make something of the chaos. All right? That's around. Right now, there's a lot of chaos in the energy. I got a lot of people telling me in my life, offline, things feel weird, Steve. Things feel different. I feel off. Everything feels odd. Yeah, you do. This energy will help you make sense of it. Now, I will say, when this type of energy occurs, especially this eclipse energy, this particular one, sometimes it'll jam you up, okay? Sometimes you might feel ill. You might get symptoms of something. You might feel like, oh my God, you might catch a cold in it or something like that. I don't know. It is what it is. If obviously see a doctor if you need to. It can present with physical symptoms. It can. Obviously, I always recommend seeing a doctor for something like that, but I'd be remiss if I didn't point this out. It can really make you feel jammed up, or it can make you feel like you don't want to do anything. It can make you feel very lethargic, okay? That's possible too. But after it dissipates out, after the eclipse happens, things move very quickly. All right? Things move very fast. And I've got an energy here attached to you that's going through all of this. All right? Somebody's about to make sense of their feelings for you. But I want to give you this energy too, because this is for you, okay? Just so you know. All right. What comes after that Knight of Wands, just for fun? King of Cups. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Very control of your emotions. You know where you're going, right? Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Again, it's about making sense of the chaos, you know. It is kind of an intuition reboot, but I feel like that's such a surface read on it. I want to go deeper. All right, here we go. That's what it feels like anyway. Let's see. Things you couldn't, we could also say with the Four of Swords crossed by the High Priestess, things you couldn't pick up on before, you now can. But there is a period especially maybe while the eclipse is happening or just before and lead up to it, where you might feel a little out of sorts. Okay? So just keep that in mind. And again, if it presents with physical symptoms, see a doctor if you need to. I'll tell you what, honestly. Me, I got the worst allergy season that's ever because of those damn fires, as if they weren't bad enough. We got the worst allergy season ever here in Los Angeles right now. Usually I get like 3 or 4 of the symptoms. I got all of them. You know, it's crazy town. It's crazy town out here. All right, I don't know if the fire supercharged the fucking pollen, or I think it took away things, but here's us, here's the mountains. There's nothing in between to stop the shit. Usually half of it gets stopped, and now it's not getting stopped, right? It's all just piling in. I don't know. It's crazy. All right, let's see where we're at. Maybe the eclipse can fix that. I don't know. I doubt it, right? I think I'm fucked for a couple of weeks, but whatever. The first card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? All right, why the fuck are we here? A lot of it is juniper as well, what the kids call cedar fever. All right here. The Knight of Swords. There's that Knight of Swords again. We're here because through it all, it's going to seem like nothing good is happening. I mean, I'm jammed up, Steve. I don't feel good. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm lethargic. You told me I might need to call a doctor. What kind of fucking reading is this? Hey, I'm just covering my ass. Don't call one if you don't want to. Make your own decisions. Be a grown-up. All right, but Knight of Swords, it was the last card, you know, right before that King of Cups. Somebody's coming to tell you something. Somebody's going through an awakening here. All right? a wakey time. I think this energy is more tied to Mercury retrograde, I think. But I guess the eclipse is playing a role. I think it's more the lead in to it. But who cares? We'll take what we can get. Let's go. Comes after the cut. The Hangman. Somebody's going through an awakening. It's a dark night of the soul type energy. It's somebody whose perspective's completely changed. I mean, they're rolling in. It's a bit like what I talked about with the pollen. There's nothing stopping it. You know, everything. Here's the mountains. Here's us. Everything in between got burned down. There's nothing to stop it from coming through. Whereas normally it would get jammed up in here. We get maybe a third of what's showing up now. Same thing. There's nothing stopping this person. And things that would normally get, they're not. They're coming straight in. That night, I mean, you're coming straight in. All right. I know it was a night of wands, I believe, in the pre-shuffle, but still, same energy. Same thing. Somebody rolling right in here. All right. Here's what it is. That Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, it doesn't even matter in this particular case, although that's more communication. You know, things move very quickly after the eclipse rolls through. I make mistakes. I try to correct them. Sometimes I put text on the screen if I say something backwards. Hey, I'm just here reading the energy. They're both fast energies. That one's more communication. I got chatter off of that. I'll tell you what. All right, let's see where we go. There's nothing stopping it. It just rolls right in. Person, whoever that person is, they know exactly what they want. Wow. Are they going to get it? I don't know. Depends if they're going to Burger King or not. If they're a Burger King, I mean, I have no idea. If they're a Burger King and they want to have it their way, I mean, you know, fine. But you don't always get it your way, like I said. I have a very simple order at Burger King, no pickle, no mayo, and I have only gotten, I think, one that was right in the history of me going to Burger King. So they need to do something with their system. Hey, if they get it right for you, give me the location. Even if it's 3,000 miles away from me, I'll make the trip. I imagine the food will be cold when I get home, but general reading may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot. Here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Keep that in mind. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Lunar eclipse in Virgo, full moon. 3 of Wands is the overall energy of this reading. Your ship's about to come in. I think I could say that. I could. But this is about the incoming energy. Somebody thinks their ship's about to come in. Or somebody thinks their ship did come in and they want to tell you about it. Feels more like that. I don't know whether it's your ship or not. I can't tell. I think it might, on one side of this energy, it might pose a problem for you. I don't know. But for them, tens of the end, a dead end that lead to a new beginning. What's been holding this person up is gone. Somebody wants to tell you about that. Somebody's very excited to tell you about it. I imagine this ties a little bit to the energy weather update I did the other day, right? Where I talked about this might cause, if your person's married or in a relationship, this whole speak in your mind thing can, you know, I mean, divorce lawyers salivate over that kind of shit. Speak in their mind. Oh, yes, speak your mind. Yes, here's my card. Right, there you go. You know, because wives love that. Go ahead. It is what it is. You know. All right, let's go. Something's done here. All right. Energy around your connection with this person is here. 3D energies around this person is here. Their soul is here. Hidden energy message from the universe is here. Read with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. And I mean that. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. It's an eclipse reading, so yeah, I'm going to fucking extend it. We're going to have to. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, first, let's get this out of here. All right, do it right, Steve. Okay, all right, fine. Right here, energy around your connection. 2 of Pentacles. And it's and it could go either way. Right now, things are up in the air with your connection with whoever this is. You're waiting for somebody to make a free will decision in a direction that benefits you. They might or they might not. Okay? Hey, I'm being honest with you. You want false hope? Somebody's deciding to come your way. That's the false hope reading. Okay? I'm not here to do that for you. That's not, I said, why did I say after I said I gave you the things, I said I can't control free will, nobody can. I always say that, right? But why did I add in afterward in this particular reading, everything happens for a reason, and I mean that. right? I added that in. I never add that in. It's very rare because it's important that you understand that. You can't control free will. I can't control free will. It's up in the air right now. It's leaning your way, right? The odds are it's leaning your way, right? But, you know, even a horse with the odds in its favor to win can trip, right? You know, I mean, oh my God, he was set to win. He was ahead by like 9 horse lengths, and then he tripped, right? I mean, it is what it is. Hear that? It's a nice beat, isn't it? Oh, we will rock you. Interesting. King of Wands, I believe it. That's my we will rock you king. I mentioned Burger King earlier. Look, I don't talk about anything that's not in the energy. I read the energy first and I throw the cards. I talked about the Burger King, and these damn allergies aren't affecting my ability to read energy. They just affected my ability to fucking breathe. That's all. But the King of Wands here, Burger King, gotta have it their way. Somebody's making a decision to come towards you. It feels a little bit selfish. It feels a little bit like their ship has come in and they want to tell you. You know what it feels like with the Ten of Wands here? Somebody coming to brag to you. Not because if it's a bad thing. Don't wait. Come on. Don't shut it off yet. But because they think somebody's going to try to impress you. Okay? And I'm going to suggest you just be impressed. You're not going to change this type of person. All right? You know, I mean, it is what it is. I had an old friend come by once. It was a while back. I hadn't seen him in a long time. We used to work together back in the day. And he comes screaming up one of those little convertible Mercedes things, right? I know he used to drive something like, oh, actually, he used to take the bus, come to think of it, right? So he didn't even have a car, you know. I always had a car, but he didn't have a car. He used to take the bus. I know he only popped by, drove through the neighborhood just to show me that car. You know why he came by, right? He didn't even get out of it. He just stayed in there, talked to me, had the roof down, talked to me through it. I gave it to him. I didn't call him on it. I called you douche. Where'd you get the douche mobile? You know, that kind of, I didn't. I said, beautiful car, man. Nice to see you doing well. Take care. All right. And then he tears off and screams away. I've never seen him again. You know, it's that kind of thing. Give people their little moments. Give people their... We will rock you, followed by we are the champions. Give them their fucking moments. Give them their anthem moments. This person's coming to you with an anthem moment. Look, I don't know why that song popped in my head or that drum beat. It was just there. But anything that happens in these readings is important. Anything I say is important. It's part of the reading. I ask you to think laterally. It's not a simple reading, you know, but if all, you know, I mean, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords in the soul. Somebody wants to show you they're better. Somebody wants to show you that they're fine. It's fake. It's fake. All right? It is. You know, I'm just like my friend with his stupid Mercedes thing, right? He probably leased it. So, I mean, good for you. But any fucker can do that. You want to impress me? Show me the receipt you paid cash. That's going to impress me that you're doing well. Anybody can pay $400 a month and a fucking couple of grand down and fucking whatever. You know, big deal. You know, you could be working at McDonald's and pull that off these days. I think they're paying shitloads of money here in Los Angeles. But at the end of the day, you know, somebody here is putting up a fake front. A little bit. All right, here we go. Hidden message. Message from the universe, read with 2 pentacles, Hierophant. You're just really important to this person. The universe, this person has put you on a pedestal and they want to show you that they're on your level. They've got a whole new perspective on what they want to do, what they want to say. There's bravery coming in. There's some of the energy from my energy weather update that's coming in here. Some of the energy from the full moon, lunar eclipse, and fucking Virgo here. Absolutely. It's going to be a fun one to clarify. What's the potential final outcome read with Burger King here? Empress. What did I say? Re-fucking wind. What did I say? This is your final outcome. That's you. Look, if somebody wants to come in and try and impress you, pull up in a convertible Mercedes or whatever, give it to them. Why make them feel bad? You know, I mean, all kinds of things I could have said to them. You know, that kind of thing. I mean, it's not worth it. Be gracious. Be open. There's something in it for you. It's abundantly clear with the Empress energy feedbacking off of this Three of Wands. There's something in this for you. It could be a relationship for some of you. Or it could be, maybe there's something you benefit because of their thing that they're coming to impress you with. I don't know. But I'm telling you, that's what's here. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles. It's up in the air right now. It's leaning toward you. Somebody definitely leaning toward you. The bravery is there. Somebody wants to impress you. Look at my fucking throne. Got a big stick, right? Used to have a little stick. Now I got a big stick, right? Three of Swords. Maybe, I mean, it can be with the Three of Swords there that this is somebody you hurt their ego once before. It's possible. I mean, I don't know. This would be a very similar energy. These two, anyway, would be a very similar, well, with that for sure, would be a very similar, oh, and with that, would be a very similar energy to why my old friend showed up to show off his Mercedes. You know? Back in the day, I always had a car. I was the guy with the cool car. Everybody bought the car that I had. I bought an old 70s 280Z, and all of a sudden everybody else is buying Zs and whatever's bringing. I mean, it's crazy. I was the one everybody imitated. I was the guy with the car. Most of them were riding the bus back in those days, right? So he wanted to show me, hey, look, I'm on your level now. I'd hire. Look at what I got. I got a Mercedes. Yeah, well, okay, good for you. It's that kind of energy. Somebody's coming to do that with you. There was a point in time where you were the shit. And somebody wants to show you that now they're the shit. It's very clear. I just want to know why it's up in the air. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Any one of my old friends will tell you I'm the one that everybody fucking copied. Everybody. They did what I did. They wore what I wore. It was crazy. In my little circle, backward black hats were a fucking thing, let me tell you. All right, here we go. Jesus. I wore it one day, and all of a sudden, everybody got a backward black hat. It can't be the one with the strap. It's got to be the flex fit one. Oh, my God. All right. Two of Pentacles. It's crossed by the King of Pentacles. Again, with the King of Pentacles. Why is it up in the air? There's an environmental energy of making somebody feel very confident. Okay? So that's good. That bodes in your favor. What's on top? 10 Wands. Again, 10 Wands. It's all over the place. 10 Wands. Why is that here? 10 Cups. I think somebody's just tired of dreaming about it, tired of thinking about it, tired of you not knowing that they're now a king. Okay? That's all. It's that kind of thing. All right? Look, I made it. This is the look, I made it energy. You know? Again, my friend who showed up, it was basically saying, look, I made it. I don't ride the bus anymore. Look at me. I got a real job. Okay, cool. Good for you. I didn't care. I hadn't thought about him in years, but if it meant something to him, I'm okay with that. Right? I got some empathy for that. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is it here? Crossed by the Knight of Swords. Card before the cut. Somebody coming to tell you how they feel. I mean, it's pretty fucking simple. What's on top? Seven of Wands. Why is that here? The Knight of Wands. Well, we got both. We got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. We got the Knight of Swords from before the cut. We got the Knight of Wands from the pre-shuffle. Somebody here is coming to fight, coming to show you, coming to impress you. Look at me. I can take on 6 sticks now with my big stick. Okay, that's fine. You did something to this person. This person put you on a pedestal and you made them feel small before. I don't know. Why is the 3 Swords here? Okay. Interesting. You know. It's crossed by the 4 Swords. Again, somebody wants to show you that they're better, that they're okay. This is healing. All right? Why is this here? What's on top? 8 of Cups. That they've moved on, that they're better now. It's all that. They want to show you that they're better now, right? Why is the Eight of Cups here? They want to show, Ace of Pentacles, they want to show you that they've made it, that they're better. It's saying the same thing. These bookend each other. This flows over here. They're coming to tell you that they're better now, that they're on your level. Look at me, right? Look at me. You know, for some of them, not all of you, but for a few of you, it feels like they're doing a little better than you, and they want to rub that in. You know, I mean, it's a bit of that. I don't know. You know, a little bit. Not for all of you, though. That's just for a couple. For most of you, this is quite harmless. In either case, just be the gracious Empress, okay? You don't have to take your house coat off. Just chill, right? Just chill. All right, let's go here. Hierophant. What's going on? Hierophant. What do we get? Maybe this was you. Maybe you're the person in your circle that people imitate. I feel you. I know. It was me. I never liked it. I never got drawn into it. I always thought it was crappy, to be honest with you. But hey, I don't know. Somebody here, you were definitely doing better than this person at some time. So I don't know if it's your runner, or if it's a family member, or an old friend. I don't know. But it's a big deal. There's something in it for you. We'll find out when we get to the Empress. But what's the deal with the Hierophant? Because this is your energy here on the the Queen of Wands. The king is coming to get their queen. All right? Now I'm on your level. Right? Maybe you were a person, just don't take me literally, just catch my drift. Maybe you were a person who flew to Paris for lunch. Right? And they couldn't keep up with that because, you know, they had to go bag groceries at the Stop and Shop. You know, but now they can go to Paris with you for lunch. That made it. Big deal. Something happened here for some of them. Either they got their shit together. It doesn't necessarily feel monetary. It can be emotional. But for a few of you, it's very monetary. I will tell you, for a few of you. What's on top? The High Priestess. Why is that here? The Five of Wands. Again, there's a small amount of spite here. And even the fickle old gal universe is pointing it out. They've kept their mouths shut for a long time, and when they were around you, they kept their mouths shut. Maybe that's why my friend came by. Maybe he resented the fact that I couldn't give him a ride to work and he had to take the bus. I don't know. Maybe that's why he came by. You know, look at me, and I got a back seat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I'm glad I didn't have a back seat on purpose. I was glad that car never had a back seat. You have a back seat, it's like having a van. Everybody calls you to move if you have a van. If you got a back seat in your car, if you could take 5 or 6 people home from work, right, at a job where people don't always have cars, oh, you won't get home until fucking midnight dropping people off all over the place. No, it was nice. It was nice. I could take one person, and I would pick the one who lived literally, he lived right around the corner from me. I mean, it was great. It was perfect. But anyway, somebody got some spite here. You know, look at me now, right? It's minor. It's nothing. You don't care. Right? You don't care. But I'm saying they've held on to this. They really want to show you this. They really want to impress you. I'm going to advise you, if it is the impressed thing, act impressed. Okay? There is something in this for you. Just act impressed. It's nice. Shouldn't be too hard. There's Leo Moon energy involved here a little bit. You know, as the runoff from the energetic weather update, where people speak their mind. You know. It's a Virgo full moon, but we're coming out of a Leo moon, right? So there's a little bit of that. Yeah, Leo's the actor of the zodiac, right? Should be easy. Just draw on that. By the power of Leo moon, right? Just go outside and say that in public. Watch people look at you all funny. Go outside dressed like that and say, by the power of the Leo moon, I command, right? Just, you know, whatever. At worst, you'll end up in the tank for a night, you know. Come on with me, sleep it off. They'll handcuff you. What's going on with the Empress here? What's the final on this? It's crossed by the Magician. There's something in this for you. There's something huge in this for you. This starts you on this. This sparks your mind. It sparks your imagination. It awakens something inside you. I wasn't, look, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. I said, go outside. Look, I got the magician here crossing it, the environmental energy. I said, go outside in that outfit, grab a staff, right? Maybe you could get it from Michael's or something like that. Michael's is a little store that sells knickknacks for crafters and stuff. Maybe there's a staff there. I don't know, get you a little wheelie chair. Go outside and by the power of Grayskull, right? I mean, act like you're turning into He-Man or something. I have no idea. But there is something massively eye-opening to this when this person comes by. I mean, on the level of my friend who came by in the Mercedes after he drove away, I thought, what a douche. You know, I mean, there was no need for, it's not like we made plans, let's have lunch. Just wanted to show me the car. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Fucker. I mean, whatever. Good. You know. But there's something about this that really transforms your life. I didn't get this energy with him, is what I'm saying. For you, this is something very, very important. All right, what's fueling that? Look at this. Honestly, what's fueling that, he asks. 2 of Cups. This is a whole fucking, this is completing a circuit. Think of it as electricity for a moment, energy, right? It's completing some kind of circuit. You put 2 and 2 together and it's not gorilla math. You actually get 4, all right? A lot of people these days put 2 and 2 together, get 12, 14, 65. You know, you actually get 4. Something. This is alchemy. It's lead into gold. What's on top here? King of Wands. These are red with these. That's a King of Wands. This particular King of Wands is red with the 7 of Wands. Does that mean somebody is defensive? I get the snarky over here. I'm not sure yet. Hold on. All right, it's tough to read for thousands of people. Cut me some slack, people. I do my best. And I got allergies, you know. Anyway, King of Wands, why is it here? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's red with the Knight of Wands. Somebody wants to show you that they can be a part of your life now. Okay? And they're not taking no for an answer. All right. What's the bridging energy here? I got 2 cards they want to come out together because I pulled it. I saw the 10 of Swords and I went, oh, that's the one underneath. 2 bridging energy, 7 of Cups and 10 Swords. Somebody wants to put something to rest. You may have been confused, right? Putting it in the terms of my friend with the car, it's like he says, you may have been confused. You may have thought I was a loser riding the bus or something like that. I just want to show you I got my shit together here. Really, what you're showing me is you're a douchebag and a loser. So, I mean, really cool. Right on. Thank you. That's very eye-opening for me. That completes a circuit, right? But no, somebody here really wants to put something to rest once and for all and show you that you two could be together. You guys are the King and Queen of Wands because you're crossing here. The Queen of Wands was crossing here. I mean, wow. What is going on? And where is my devil? Where's my devil at? Where he at? I don't know. Give me 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else you want to tell my people? What the fuck is going on here? All right? Why am I... My wife is home while I'm doing this reading. She's going to come in and go, you finally shared the Mercedes douche story. Yeah, right. It's one I usually save for dinner parties and things like that, you know. It's called in our house the Mercedes douche story. Okay, it is. It's true. All right. Jesus. Okay, here we go. Okay, what else you want to tell my people? Well, this is a 10. 10s are the end, dead end to lead to a new beginning. I got a 10 here. Somebody's big on new beginnings here. Anyway, the new beginning card, the Fool in the center, and the 4 of Cups. The 2 of Wands crossing the Fool here. You're going to have to dig a little bit for why this is important to you. I'm going to have to dig for it too. Because I think what's happening here, I'm going to use the word again, I used it in a recent reading, surreal. I think what is happening here is a bit surreal. It happens and then it goes away. There's a reason I told the Mercedes douche story here. Because he pulls up, hey, just want to let you know, blah, 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 and then he pulls away and I never saw him again. All right? I mean, this was like maybe 2005. It's been a while, right? I mean, it's surreal. In your case, this person wants to stay, But there's a lot of in and out energies about it. Like they roll in and they roll out. I think this is, if you really want to see what's going on here, you need to really take kind of a disinterest, sort of neutral attitude towards this whole thing. I think you do. And I'm gonna take back some advice I gave you earlier based on this. I told you you could pretend. I'm not going to edit it out. I'm going to leave it because this is how energy reading works, right? Sometimes you flow with the energy and you learn more as you go, right? I said you could be the actor of the zodiac and just pretend that you're really happy for them or whatever. I don't think so. I think your best bet in this situation, and do what you want to do, is to be stone cold, right? Stone cold. That's what I think. And that's what turns the wheel. That's what makes something happen. That's what connects the circuit. But I still don't have a fucking devil here. I do have, if I dig deeper underneath the environmental energy of your Empress, your final outcome, I have the two I've shown you, the Two of Cups and the Magician. But I also have a Death card in Judgment and Karma. There's something massive in this for you, and I have a Strength card. Major, 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 almost major, major. In the environmental energy. This is happening for a reason. My stupid friend and the Mercedes douche story didn't happen for a reason. It was nothing. I always knew he was a douchebag, so I wouldn't have given him a ride home even if I had a seat free, right? But I was a big deal to those people, to that circle of people. I was the cool guy. So you want to come back? It meant something to him to pull up in that Mercedes, so I gave it to him. This is bigger than that. This is a huge deal here. These are major arcana cards in the environment. This is being driven by a force much, much more powerful than you. Okay? I mean, really, this is something. Your best bet is to take a neutral attitude towards it. Don't say anything. Let this energy come in and let it go out. Like the Knight of Wands, like the Knight of Swords, it rides in and it leaves. Let it ride in and let it come out. Let the eclipse happen, right? And then go out. And then flow with the energy from there. I'm not going to say this happens right at the eclipse because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but this is really short range shit. The eclipse is really driving, or the lead into it anyway is really driving this. Wow. All right, I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo on this. I'm going to pull on you first and maybe see what's in it for you with the Wheel of Fortune. But I'm also going to try and find the devil here. I don't think it's this petty, spite here. I don't think so. I think the devil lives here. We'll see. I think. I could be wrong. Okay. I like being wrong. I learn when I'm wrong. I like that. Right? So, anyway, we'll see. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I am certain. This is a big deal energy. I wonder, I'll pull on you at the beginning. I wonder who you're coming at, because this energy seems to be attached to both sides. So I wonder if you're talking to somebody too. I wonder if you're doing, not showing off, not that kind of thing, but I wonder if you've got your own little mission in this energy. We'll find out. All right, good luck.